So hello everybody, welcome back to the another video. I'm Volvi and today we're going to do another character preview model, and this time it's gonna be a free trial character for all of us we're gonna get, and it's gonna be Andre the Giant Monstrous Mountain. So as you can see, he is a technician and he is a mutant, and you can see he has a different type of look, like it's stones and everything else. So we're gonna look him at 5-star bronze level, and everyone like in community they have done with the 5-star gold versions, but at 5-star bronze version we have not done yet. So let's see what he can do at this level. So let's look at his card. Okay, it didn't mention anything, but I will show you the uh, I will show you the coach bonus for him. What he does, that it's take 30% less damage from black moves, and or any color move starting MB will reduce for your one for your opponent, like something like that. So that's the his coach bonus. Not great, still viable, still can be useful because he's a coach, so still can be viable, but not for me, I say. He has a links with the WWE mutants, which is any color move starting MP reduced by 3 for your opponent, which is really good for every mutant. He has a links with modern era and doesn't have any specific gears. So the first moveset we're gonna look at is the moveset, the double green and the yellow one is the mutated giant headbutt. 10 MP green move finisher deals 97.1k damage plus 32k bonus damage for immobile gems MP in the opponent. He has a two-handed joke slam. 8 MP green move deals 78.9k damage and choose 3 rows to make into immobile gems, and the mutated body slam storm. 3 MP yellow move deal 33.9k damage and make 27 immobile gems into green gems. Now I see what I see in this move set. Basically, he has a really hard hitting immobile gem damage. Like the finisher does 97 and plus 32k every bot gem is not every bot gem, it's immobile gems, so it's gonna do a hell lot of damage with this one. So as far as trainers we use for that still to start with more greens. I'm using Rocky Maya VR to do 35% damage to those immobile gems, making that 43.3k. That's really good. And as far as coaches, I'm using Santa Hogan to do 1100 damage to the all gems, and Jey Uso for just counter for the submissions, which is not gonna be issue. If you have Immortal Hogan, if you have LWO Eddie, or if you have Liv Morgan, would be much better because they're all gonna do damage from those immobile gems. And you can also use as a trainer, instead of Rocky Maivia, you can use the brand new Damian Priest, who's gonna do 2200 damage to those immobile, but 35% damage is much better than the 2200. So so as far as belt goes, we have a double armor and double fury medal. It's the Rainmaker strap, which I every time uses for my preview purposes. And skill plate, you can use a shock the system plate, which is whenever you break 3 or more green gems, may make 7 black gems into yellow gems at the end of your turn. That's still really good. And you can use the heavy machinery plate also, that's also work as well, but I think shock the system is much better than the heavy machinery. So let's go against Andrade. He has a really cool entrance with this one. He makes the fireball, or I think stone ball or something else. So there we have. We are ready with our body slam storm, but we didn't reload our other moves. But we don't have anything, so let's get this yellow. That's a really bad board for us. And Andrade has a very cheap moves for it with him. So we are ready with our two-handed joke slam, so let's use this one and reloaded our both the moves. I'm gonna use one only because I don't want to do a cascade, and reloaded my both the greens. So we are ready with our moves. Hope it didn't on my turn and didn't. Perfect. So let's use the one more time, and this time I'm gonna do for here, and I think it's gonna do a lot of damage. So you can see there's 105k plus 43k. That should be over. That's a really cool entrance. 557 damage, 357 I mean, and it's over. So as you can see, it works really well in this one, but as far as I feel say, the move damage cost, that's a really high, so that's why it's not gonna be ready on your very first turn. So you need a double MP trainer for him to go with that, but still works well. Alright, so let's look at something else now. Alright, second move set for Andre. It's the small variation what we just saw, but instead of using the other green move, which is the two-handed choke slam, we're gonna use chokehold, 9 MP green move, submission, generate 22 random submission gems and do 109.6k damage for 5 turns. While submission gems are on the gem board, remaining sub gems turns into immobile gems. Now this moveset also has a main issue, is that it costs 9 MP, which is a hell lot of one. So and the green and the mutated body slam storm is doing like only immobile gems into green gem. If it was a randoms into green gem, would be much better, and it's gonna reload your both the green moves, but still what, we can't do anything. So you have two options to go with that. Either you go with the immobile gem damage one, or you can go with the submission damage one. I'm gonna use steel to start with more greens, and I'm using trickster brave wire to increase the turns for green submission by 3, making that 8 turns. Santa Hogan to do 1100 damage to all the gems, and I'm using J Uso acrobat, which is gonna deal submission move damage by 10%, and it's gonna affect the finisher also, which is the 10%. So that's gonna increase by 106, and it's gonna increase by 120 for 8 turns, which is really high. And if you have Ember Moon, would be much better, because she gonna increase the chance of those green gems on your board by 20%, or I say 25%. The belt is exactly same, and the skew plate you can use it as the all heart plate. It is whenever you break 3 or make 3 or more submission gems, increase your green gem damage by 100% for 2 turns, which is really good for 100. So let's go against Andrade. So there we go, we are in the match now. We don't have any greens here, so we have to wait much more, and it does just, that sucks. So still we didn't have any greens, so it's board dependent, I would say, because it doesn't have any of the green gems on the board, which is really sucks, and he pins us. Now we get the green, but I think that's over. So let's use the chokehold, and I think it's gonna be over. So that submission is pretty nasty, and that drain is whole health, and it's over. So as you can see, it still works really well, but the issue I see is that he has a high charge move, which is which didn't reload his move really fast. So you see, we get two turns to get that move going. That's the main issue. So let's look at something else now. Also a small variation what we just saw, but instead of using the finisher, we are gonna use the two-handed choke slam, 8 MP green move, deals 78.9k damage, and choose 3 rows to make into immobile gems. So that's also really high, and the trainers we using the exactly same, no change anything. It works well. Let's go against Andrade one more time. So there we are in the match, so we need one more match only. So he has those multiply gems on the board, and he uses this move. So let's use the green move. Let's use this one. No, not this one. And we just want the greens to be reload, because that submission we're gonna end it. I end my turn. That sucks. Sorry about that. Now it's gonna end my turn. 204k, which is really high, but we have a kick out damage boost for all the mutants, and now it's gonna be over. That submission is really strong submission, but the issue, as I say every time, that he has a high cost move, which is not gonna reload your move really fast. In feuds also, it's not that it's really hard to reload those in feuds too. So let's look at something else now. So another variation for him is gonna be a triple green one, and we're gonna use the mutated giant headbutt 10 MP green move. Finisher deals 97.1k damage plus 32k bonus damage for every immobile gems and pin the opponent. And the trainer spear using the exactly same, nothing change anything. It works well. And if you want to go for the immobile gems, you can put Rocky Mayavi instead of using Trickster Bray, but I think the chokehold would be much better. And the plate would be the exactly same, nothing change anything. So we are ready. We are not ready, but we have a green match, so let's use. And we given him a extra turn, I guess, because there's the red, but he didn't take the 5 match. Let's use this. And that submission is draining much higher health, and it's over. So that both the greens are not that essentially useful, but still backup for you if it didn't work. So that works really well. So let's look at completely different moveset now. So the final moveset for Andre the Giant, it's the completely different moveset. It's the giant elbow drop, 6 MP yellow move, deals 69k damage, and choose 4 gems to make into red gems. The double Handoruk suplex, 8 MP red move, deal a 78.2k damage and make 15 random gems into X-Break gems. The forearm club, 8 MP red move, deal 135.7k damage and choose a 3x3 area to destroy. As far as trainers goes, no, Kofi to start with more yellows, and we are using John Cena Ruthless Aggression to do 45% damage to the red moves. You can also use a Big Johnston to create more reds, but that is not much essential for us, because four gems are really enough to go with our reds, so not useful for us. So we are using Santa Hogan to do 1100 damage to the all gems, and the Jey Uso for I just put it down there because I don't have any other trainer to boost it down. You can use all Hall of Fame Lita to increase those red gems. So that's the only one. And you can use Omos also, or Trickster Wins to increase the damage of those X-Break gems. And the plate and the belt is exactly same, nothing changed. So let's go against Andrade. So there we have. So we are ready with our first turn, because it's 6 charge. So let's use on the bottom. That way did end my turn. It still does mine. Still end my turn. But we are ready with our all moves. 172k. So now he's gonna beat me there in that move, because he has a very cheap move. Andrade has very cheap move, so he can do it over and over time. So, and as far as if I say about the skill plate, you can use the general order plate. That is, whenever you break 3 or more red gems, get 3 yellow MP at the end of your turn. That works well. So there we go. You can use DDP also to create more express gems, but that's the not essential one. So let's use this. I think this one better. Blow up the whole bowl. 224k, and that's over. And as you can see, it works much better than the other move sets. This is my favorite one for Andre. So that's much more better, because it does better recycling than the others for the high damage purpose only. So guys, that is pretty much it for Andre the Giant, Monstrous Mountain. Really good character, I would say, but not as impressive as he can be. So yeah, it still works much better than the other Andre characters, because other Andre characters are really horrible. He's not that horrible, but still he's good. But he has much high cost moves, which is still makes not great though, but still makes him really good. And he's not that character that it's a must have character for you, but still if you need it you can get him. But yeah, it's your choice if you want him or not. But he's a trial character, so you can enjoy him and try him out with different movesets. You can try by your own different movesets. And that is it for Andre the Giant, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you didn't subscribe our channel, make sure you do subscribe our channel, because we post new videos. If you didn't like the video, please leave a like and share. And see you guys in next video. Till then, be peace.